Is Era of Legends the new groundbreaking MMO we've all been waiting for? Not a chance, and that's why I loved it. And thanks for popping into WePlay, where we take a quick look at Era of Legends, a newly released MMO for Android. This came out in March of 2019. It's a 5.5 gig download, so be prepared for that when getting started. Now, the first thing I noticed right out of the gate is all of the classes, not only are they gender and race locked, they are very specific characters. Now, that seems limiting at first, but it makes sense for the performance of the game not to have to render 5,000 different variations of character models. It also comes into play a little bit later with the CGI cutscenes, so your characters are featured in a fully rendered movie. Movement is typical of an MMO on Android, where you're using your left thumb to move and the right thumb to adjust the camera. Combat is simple with a radio wheel over on the right hand side. They all have timers and unlock at different levels. Long hold on them, it will show you what the spell's abilities are. Now, it didn't take me more than 5 minutes to realize why this game was so comforting and felt like home. Every animation, every character design, every enemy design, the art style, the dungeon design, the town layouts, the logos on the banners, all seemed like they were taken straight from World of Warcraft with very little variation. It's honestly surprising to me that this game didn't have cease and desist letters from Blizzard all through development. Now, that's not a bad thing. It allowed me to ease in and feel great with what I was doing right away. Dungeons were easy to find through the chat window. The parties that I was with, not one single dungeon took more than 10 minutes, so that was good for on-the-go quick sessions. The downside with the dungeons is where some of the premium currency and real money purchases come into play. From what I can tell so far, you get 2 dungeons per day, and in the real money shop, you can purchase tickets to run more dungeons. Now, that seems like it could be problematic. I don't know how easy it is going to be to come by the runes that are the premium currency without buying. I know there is an exchange for the gold 2 runes, and once I get further along, I'll have a better idea of time versus reward. Also, in the in-game currency shop, there are going to be potions, there is skins for the appearance of your character, lots of cosmetics for the mounts. There are stamina potions, which comes into the game a little bit later for crafting, because you have a certain amount of stamina for gathering materials, and once that's out, you have to wait until it recharges, or you can buy potions to recharge. So that comes into the pay to win. Yeah, if you have money, you're going to be able to do things a lot faster than players that don't have money, such as crafting potions or gear or running dungeons to get items. So that seems like an unfair advantage. But for me, I was looking something to play casually, and this fits that bill.
Give me your life.
If you're an achievement and collectible whore, there is plenty for you to do here. There's dozens and dozens of windows to click through to claim your achievement rewards and claim your daily login rewards and claim your guild bonus rewards. So if you like clicking and happy sounds with loot at the end of it, you'll have your fill here as well. Now, the quest variation is pretty similar. Go help this person, kill these things, bring this back to me. The nice part about it is the auto mode, which will track to your quests, it will kill the enemies, it will pick up items, and it will take you back to the quest giver, where your interaction is simply going through the quest dialogue to move on to the next session, and then it'll mount you back up and take you on your way again. I ran into a few issues with the auto mode at higher levels where the enemies are hostile instead of passive, and they do attack you when you run through, so you can end up getting killed if you're not paying attention. So far, my enjoyment with the game has been comforting. I haven't played World of Warcraft in about a year now, and finding something that was similar to scratch that itch for short periods at a time, this definitely fits the bill. It's a smooth running MMO for the phone. I am on a Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. If you don't mind what is inevitably going to be a little bit of grinding and running around to gather gear, if you don't want to spend money, then I think this is for you. I'm having a lot of fun, and I haven't tried any of the PvP yet, so I can't speak to that. But as a PvE MMO on my phone, it has met and exceeded my expectations.